What's going on, everybody? It is Atasha Watkins, your favorite realtor. And we did a little bit of redecorating just the layout of the podcast and everything like that. I hope you guys appreciate it. We are back again. It is another Monday, so you know what time it is. It's time for us to see what the analysts are saying, what's going on in these mean real estate streets, and we're going to break it down for you like we usually do. So today we're going to get a little bit into home prices going forward. You know, we talked a lot about this in 2023, where we predicted home prices was going. You know, we heard a lot of chatter in the industry in terms of home prices depreciated. And I think a lot of people were waiting for that point to hit. You know, we saw really, really high interest rates. But one thing that kind of saved the market a little bit was the fact that there was just not enough inventory. So we had high demand. We still had people who were thinking about making the move, even though the interest rates had hit about 8% at one point, if I'm not mistaken. But we still had a lot of people that were interested. We know we came out of the pandemic, and people kind of changed in terms of what was going on in their careers. I think people had a little bit more of an opportunity to invest in a home because they were no longer in the office or commuting in the city every single day, 5 days a week. We saw that certain industries kind of changed where you were able to work remotely, and we saw a lot of more people working remotely, going into the office like 2 days a week, so that demand for housing kind of increased, amongst other things. So let's kind of get right into it. Let's talk a little bit about upcoming home prices. As mortgage rates continue to hover around 7% range, it will be difficult to convince existing homeowners to move at the current time. Nevertheless, as recent surge in mortgage application data have shown, following a drop in rates, buyers are anxiously waiting to jump into the market. That means that 2024 is likely to show another year of home price highs. So basically what this is saying is just what I was talking about. And we are kind of switching a little bit of our approach as real estate agents as well. So no longer are you going to be a successful agent who can just look on the MLS and find a home for your buyer. Now you have to find an agent who is a little bit more proactive, who has to go out there and actually create sales for you, create that inventory for your clients. And this just goes to show, like, I've been on the phone with buyers, they're still a little bit worried about where the interest rates is. And then a lot of them are also worried about, if they do sell a home, where they're going to move to next. Because with the low inventory, it's kind of like, damn if you do, damned if you don't. You need more space, you want to sell, but there's no inventory as well. So now these homeowners are sitting on their homes. For example, I just had a conversation with a client earlier today, and they want to move. They were on the market last year, and they got an offer on their home just like that. And what happened is, now they couldn't find a home to move into. So they decided to sit back a little bit and renovate their current home. So we're going to have a conversation with them on Friday. We're going to show them what's going on in the inventory, with inventory and everything like that. But, it's harder to convince sellers to make that move, So this is another challenge with the low inventory. Okay, here we go. We have the home price forecast, and this is based upon some of the analysts in the real estate market. An average of 3.2%. This is the first line. This blue line is an average of all of the analysts. So we have Goldman Sachs, MBA, we have Zillow, Fannie Mae, Freddie Mac. We have the basic players, and they're giving their forecast for 2024. And as you can see, we're still seeing an appreciation of the market as we look at February of 26th of 2024. So that's when this chart was presented. So all the top analysts are saying that we're still going to see appreciation in the market. So we're not going to see that overturn where we're going to see home prices coming down. And again, I have to stress this. This all comes down to the lack of inventory in the market. Again, another chart, just another way to look at this chart. We're seeing the same analysis, but just another way to look at it. This is based upon the original forecast where they thought that home prices was going to go in 2024, but you can see the new forecast where Goldman Sachs 1.9, now they're saying 5.5. Zillow was saying that, we're pretty much going to be flat. Now they're up 3%. When we look at Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac, they're all saying the same things. Coming in 2024, we're going to still see an appreciation in this market. And this is a forecast 2023 versus our current forecast as well. This is a home price expectation survey, a nationwide panel of over 100 economists, real estate experts, and investment and market strategists. This is their prediction. This is of December forecast for Q1 in 2024. So this is going to be the forecast for 2024, 2025, 2026, 2027. This is where they're predicting the estimated home price is going to see. And as you see, these analysts, these 100 analysts are still predicting that the real estate market is going to continue to increase. So we're seeing an average estimate of 3.78 coming in 2024, 3.6 in 2025. And then when we look at 2028, we're expecting a 4.11, a little bit of a dip off from 2027. And again, this is just a forecast. So we don't know exactly what's going to happen these upcoming years. We don't know what's going to change if there's another pandemic or whatever is going to happen. But this is where they're predicting home prices to go. Now, this is interesting. Potential growth in household wealth over the next 5 years based solely on the increase in home equity if you purchase a $400K home in January 2024. So this is a prediction saying, let's say you purchase a home and the home is worth $400,000 right now. Based upon where the analysts are predicting that home prices are going to go, we're predicting if you purchase a $400,000 over the next 5 years, you should see about $84,000 in equity. And what is equity? Equity is the difference between what you have left on the mortgage and what the value of your home is. So that's a great prediction. So as we know, real estate is one of those industries that's a long-term play. It's not a 6-month play where you get in and you get out within 6 months. This is a long-term deal. So over the next 5 years, if you buy a $400,000 home, you should see an increase in equity about $83,000. All right, this is Atasha Watkins, your favorite realtor. This has been another Monday Market Report where we go over what the analysts are saying and basically what's going on. We think that home prices are just going to continue to increase over the next 5 years. There's nothing you can do but get into the game. I'm still thinking that we're going to see a year of fives in 2024. The last time I checked the interest rates, it was hovering about 3.75. I still think that we're going to see fives this year, something with a 5 in front of it. So if you're looking to purchase a home now, is it a good time to buy? I don't see the prices going anywhere, and we can always, I hate to say this, and I hate that saying, buy the home, yada yada, date the rate or whatever. Do what's best for you and your family. Look at your budget. And the thing that's mostly important is that monthly payment at the end of the day. Make sure that you can afford the home that you purchase and make sure it has the things that you need, and think about what you like to have versus what you need to have in a home. So you may not get everything, but as long as you get your needs, that's the right home for you. This is Atasha Watkins, your favorite realtor. I'll see you again on Friday, where we're going to go over the Queens, Nassau, and Suffolk County numbers to see, are we up, are we down? Is there new inventory? Are we seeing more inventory? Are home prices still going up? We're going to go through it all. This is Atash Watkins. I'm out of here. Peace.